Light shine, baby. Go ahead.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, want to give all praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash.
Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. We want to say peace and blessings to the whole collective Israel.
That's right. Shalom.
And as you can see, the title of this lesson is the tables turning. You know, and obviously going into prophecy, this is the things that are getting ready to happen on this earth. You know, going into the phrase "the turning of tables" basically means the changing of fortunes. You know, them that are set on high are getting ready to be brought low, and them that are brought low are getting ready to be brought on high. You know, because this is the intention of the Most High that these things will happen. All right, the meek shall inherit the earth.
That's right.
You know, and that's getting ready to happen here in this earth.
Kind. If I may add real quick through the spirit, and this is why you have all this hell breaking loose. You have earthquakes in diverse places. You know, you have the famine, all right, out there in Venezuela. You have certain things going on across the four corners of the earth. Also, simultaneously, the restoration of Israel, man, waking up across the four corners of the earth. These are the signs that Yahushua warned us and told us of, all right, that will be the signs of his coming, man. You see? But I want to bring this out real quick through the spirit. Deuteronomy 30:7. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shout, and Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee. All right, so what? These curses are befalling Esau, Edom, chiefly. All right, then you got Moab, all right, so-called Chinese, Ammon, all right, so-called Japanese, Ishmael, Arabs, all right, Elam, East Indians, so forth and so on, all right, okay, and these curses are befalling them, but ultimately, 2/3 of our people, because you are heathens too, man. 2/3 of our people, you are heathens. You got Israel of the Most High, Galatians 6:16, versus the Israel of Satan, because there's no in between. All right, if you have an elect and you have a reject, you got the elect and the reject. You know, that's the spirit. You know, 2/3 is a reject, man. But why is that? All right, because Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, when he was on the scene, Yahushua was on the scene. What you people refuse his truth. All right, you want to glory then. What did Yahushua tell that rich young man? All right, he told him, look, because he actually wanted to follow Yahushua, man. All right, the guy, he believed in Yahushua, but he was rich. So Yahushua said, look, man, sell everything you got, man. Sell everything you have and follow me. But what? When you read the scriptures, it says it brought sorrow to his heart. It brought sorrow to his heart. So that's trying to bring a guy. That's trying to bring a guy out of the. What was it talking about? That's trying to bring a guy out of the NFL. You can't play both sides, man. You can't be a prophet and an NFL star, man. See, you gotta give up one to gain the other, man. And that's the problem with Jake. Jake want to straddle the fence. Jake want both. You can't be in the world and be in the spirit. You either of the world, of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, and that's what's going on. See? Kind. And chiefly, like I said, I want to bring that out. The curses is on 2/3 of our people too, man. All right, these curses are befalling 2/3, man. See? Because niggas hate the prophets, man. All throughout the scriptures, man. Okay? Chiefly, that's talking about you so-called Negro, you other nations. But chiefly, I'm speaking about you so-called Negroes, Latino, Native American Indians, man. You despise your own people. You look at us like we different. Nigga, we came out of niggerism, man. Okay. We came out of the Babylonianized ways, man. Okay? We came out of the construction in the structure of Edom, Esau, man. You see? So the tables is turning, man. Hey, because what? At the end of the day, the scriptures say that the faith shall flourish, man. And truth shall stand. We coming into the times where the scriptures is going to be the most precious thing the most valuable thing on the planet Earth. Is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Not how much you worth, not your net worth, all right. Not how much money you got in your bank, okay. Not how flossy, how on fleek you is, man, okay. But how much wisdom and knowledge and understanding you obtain from the scriptures, all right. I just want to say that to the spirit. St. Luke 6:20. And he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, "Blessed be the poor, For yours is the kingdom of the Most High.
Because, you know, we're the poor. You know, we're barely getting by. You know, we're just trying to survive here in this thing. You know, and it's not so much more, you know, because the scriptures say, whether it be rich, noble, or poor, the glory is the fear of the Most High. You know, we're poor and meek and lowly at heart because, you know, we seek to be the inheritors of the world to come. You know, and the Most High said, you know, the Most High is an austere man, but he's also meek and lowly at heart. You know, and we're following basically after the footsteps that he has left before us. You know, and him being that perfect example, he was a rich man. You know, but for our sakes, he became poor. You know, Yahushua, he was a carpenter, you know, and then at that time they made good money being a carpenter. But the Most High, you know, forsook all that, you know, to lead a good example for the sheep that are following after him. You know?
That's right. I got a precept for you real quick. I think it's James 2. Oh, here it is. You speak on this. You just spoke on it through the Spirit. James 2:5. Hearken, my beloved brethren. Have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom, which he hath promised to them that love him?
Yeah, so, you know, basically, you know, the Most High, you know, that's why it says if we suffer with him, you know, we'll also be joint heirs with him. You know, and us, you know, abiding in this faith, you know, saying we're poor, you know, as far as, you know, in this world, you know, economically, you know, but, you know, spiritually we're rich, and the Most High said just desire spiritual things, spiritual gifts, you know, and our treasures in heaven. You know, our riches are in heaven where, you know, cannot be stolen or corrupted, you know, things of that nature. So, you know, this world to come, you know, we could talk about the dollar and how it's not worth nothing. You know, this faith is the riches, you know. This faith is what is going to come follow with you. You know, this is part of your works. You know, this is what is going to, that momentum, all this that's done here. You know, it says, scriptures say, you know, this labor is not done in vain if it be in the Lord. You know, so, hey, you know, that's exactly what's going on. You know?
Can I add on real quick before I continue reading the St. Luke, the 6th chapter? Your faith is not forgotten about, man. That's why in the book of Isaiah, the 57th chapter, the first verse, if I'm not mistaken, all right, it speaks about those that die in the faith, man. You know, your faith is not forgotten about, man. If you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's going to require every righteous soul, man. And you got to actually believe that, man. Everything that you do in the spirit and everything that you push towards the words of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he's gonna be with you, man. The Lord is going to redeem you. The Lord is going to answer you when you call on him. The Lord is going to be there when you pray unto him, man. All right? Yeah. And this is the tables, bro. This is all these things that we're going through. Bro, we are witnessing the end of Esau's rulership, man. The scriptures speak about the beginning of it that followeth, man. You have particular souls here on the planet Earth that are actually living to witness and partake in the salvation of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right? Matter of fact, since I said that, Baba Kashan, bring this out through the Spirit. This is Psalms chapter 14, verse 7. I'm going to start at verse 6. We speaking on the poor. Okay. You have seen the counsel of the poor. Speaking of Esau, Edom. Okay? And this is what Daniel was telling King Nebuchadnezzar. All right? That if he would not have despised the poor. This is why we give tithes, man. To the elders. See? You cannot despise the poor. Why? Matter of fact, that's the Spirit. Hold on, man. The Spirit just taking off right now. Hold on, bro. Bro, I gotta do this, bro. Spirit just on fire, bro. We in St. Luke. Okay, let's get this in the book of Tobit real quick. All right, because tithes is showing charity, and the scriptures tell you that charity shall cover a multitude of sins, man. All right? This is Tobit. This is Tobit chapter 4, verse 8. It says, if thou hast abundance, give alms accordingly. If thou have but a little, be not afraid to give according to that little. This is the point, verse 9. For thou layest up a good treasure for thyself against the day of necessity, man. All right? So that's what we doing, man. When we giving tithes, when you giving tithes to the elders, $5, $10, $20, man. To the elders, you laying up a treasure. You laying up rewards for salvation, man. You laying up a time where the Lord will, in a time of visitation, Yahweh Shai is going to look upon everything that you have done, all right, and give you a recompense righteously, man. Okay, and that's going to be a righteous judgment after his salvation, after his spiritual powers, to be able to work miracles, and whatever it is, man, to escape the judgment, okay? Alms go a long way, man, all right? The scriptures tell you the prayer of the saints pierces the clouds, so how much more praying for a brother, how much more giving alms to a brother, man? See? And these are the things, and this is all leading up, all right, into the tables is turning, because everybody ain't doing this, man. Only the elect is doing this, man. You see? Only the elect is understanding things is spiritual, man. All right? Verse 10, it says, because that alms doth deliver from death, and suffereth not to come into darkness. Check this out, verse 11. For alms is a gift, is a good gift unto all that give it in the sight of the Most High, man. You see? So giving alms, man, is a beautiful thing, man, that can deliver you from death. Yeah. All right? That's why the scriptures tell you charity cover a multitude of sins. Whatever you do to a brother, you doing that to Yahweh Shai. That's why the disciples who later on became apostles, what did they say? When has we done these things, man? Yahweh Shai was future prophesying unto them, man. The things that they were going to do and that the body was going to do, man, when they come on the scene. You see? Psalms 14, verse 7. It says, verse 6, start back at verse 6. You have ashamed the counsel of the poor, because Yahweh Shem Shai is his refuge. Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion, when Yahweh Shem Shai bringeth back the captivity of his people. Jacob shall rejoice, and Israel shall be glad. That's the point, man. The salvation is returning to Israel, man. All right? Okay, so this is a beautiful time to be alive, man. Okay? Because what? When niggas out here dropping dead, okay, guess what? We're going to be rejoicing, man. Okay, I'm gonna be damn sure happy, man. I know brothers right now going to be excited, man. You know, brothers just going to be on point, man. You know, because, hey, scripture say, in your patience possess ye your soul. You know? The word patience means suffering. You see? So what are we suffering for? We're suffering for righteousness' sake, man. What is that righteousness? That righteousness is Yahweh Shai being revealed from heaven, man, with the angels. All right, that's our glory. That's our refuge, man. See, that's what's gonna fight for us. Okay, so you're losing. So I said all that. So you're losing the value of the dollar is decreasing. Okay, Esau, Edom, this man ain't never give a damn about you, Jakes. Okay, his kingdom out. Okay, Russia, China. Okay, all these countries think they're gonna rule. And we're not rooting for them. We're rooting for prophecy, man, according to Ezekiel 38. Okay? So guess what? When great sufferings is coming to the planet Earth, we're going to be rejoicing. Yeah.
Hey, because the Most High is going to be rejoicing. You know, right. He said he's going to do his pleasure on Babylon. You know, he said in you know, when your destruction cometh as, you know, as a whirlwind, you know, Most High is going to mock you, you know, when your fear cometh. You know, because you chose not the fear of Yahweh Shem Shai. So you're going to learn the fear. You know,
after death by pain.
After death by pain.
That's right.
Pain. So if the Most High is gonna be laughing at you, you know, of course his men are gonna be laughing at you. You know.
Kind of going back to St. Luke 6 verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you. I'm sorry. I went off a little bit. Let me go back up on verse 21. St. Luke chapter 6 verse 21. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh.
Yeah, because just going into the title of this video, it's just a balance.
Tables, boy.
Woe to you that are full. Woe to you that have everything in all your desires here in this world. You know, you lifted up. You know, you did everything you could desire, you could imagine. You're full. You don't need the Most High. That's why Most High, in Proverbs it says, "Give me neither poverty nor riches." You know, so I don't deny you. You know, because that's just a side effect of riches. You know, you have everything you need. You know, so what is salvation to a man that has everything he needs? You know, we're weeping and mourning because we're deprived. You know, we have nothing. You know, going to being to the poor. You know, but rich in faith. You know, our hope. You know, is what makes us as far as wealth. You know, because again, these are things that are gonna as far as momentum, carry us into the kingdom. You know, these like the labor what we're doing. You know, you believers out there, if you're not a prophet, you know, you're a listener. You know, you help any type of way the ministry. You know, and abiding in the body of Yahweh Shemir Shai. You know, you're gonna get paid. You're gonna be rich. You know, that faith, saying rich in faith, that's gonna actually turn into something physical that's gonna manifest, and that's gonna be in the kingdom of heaven when you receive your inheritance. You know, but you know, woe to you that laugh now. You know, all the people in this world, they can cheers. You know, putting up. You know, having you know, fancy parties and nice cars, and you know, we leaving camp and you saw a guy in a Lamborghini. You know, he's you know, feeling good, feeling himself. You know, got a roadster. You know, he got the top down. And, you know, he don't give a shit. He's not thinking about Yahweh Shai. No. He don't want the Most High to return. No. Why? Because everything he is labored for is here on this earth. You know, that's why again it says, lay not your treasures up here on this earth, man. You're supposed to lay it up in heaven. You know, because this place is getting burnt up. So the car he's driving in, all the things that you have labored for on this side, you know, if it's not in the Most High, it's gonna be destroyed. That's you know, nothing is gonna be remembered. Your name is not gonna be in the book of life, and you're just gonna be, you know, out of here.
Yep. You know? Coming back as the seed of one of the elect. You know, and that's gonna be, hey, that's a mercy kill, man. You know, a patient that has an incurable disease. Your incurable disease is actually having that can't get right spirit on you, man. You know, which the man of the Lord is gonna perfect that by bringing you back through their loins in righteousness, man. Yeah. And that's having a new covenant, man. Yeah. But everybody can't receive that, you know.
Yeah. And you know, going back to the dude in that nice car, you know, he's chuckling and, you know, damn, that shit nice, you know.
Had to turn down the music and shit just like, to hear us. He turned down the music while we talking. Like come on.
E.T. took off and that shit sounded amazing.
It's a prophet's like,
it was like, damn, but you know, the balance is, you know, his laughing is gonna be turned to mourning, and our mourning is gonna be turned to laughter.
That's right, brother.
You know, so again, just going into the tables turning, you know, because the Most High is a beautiful balance. You know, that's why we're not supposed to envy the world of the wicked. You know, of course it's a nice car, but am I gonna go all my way now to? Oh, I need to get that. No, because we understand the latter end of a man like that. You know, could he make it to the kingdom? Could he be a part of the elect? Scriptures say, hardly shall rich man enter into the kingdom.
That's right.
So there's a very small chance he's not going to make it. All right. But, you know, again, going into the balance, you know, the Most High is a balanced power. And, you know, again, all of this suffering and stuff is not in vain. You know, all of being, because there's people that's poor in the world. There's people on, you know, but it says a beggar's life, you know, it's better to be dead. But, you know, it's all about Yahweh Shemir Shai, you know, abiding in his work. You know, that is what's going to make you be remembered forever. That's your legacy. You know, your brothers are out here on the highways and byways. You know, Jake always want to be remembered for something. I want to be Michael Jordan. I want to be LeBron James. You know,
like Mike.
But their legacy is not going to be remembered. They're not going to be talking about LeBron James in the kingdom. You know, no. Like, you're going to be talking about, you know, what the prophets was doing in Babylon. You know, when they got delivered out of modern day Egypt in so-called America.
I'm going to read that again for you, bro. St. Luke, chapter 6, verse 21. Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled. Yeah. Blessed,
No, go ahead, let's lucky.
Okay, you good up. Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, that's...
Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, bro, we're going to be laughing, rejoicing, you know, because the kingdom of heaven is on its way, and if the time continues and we endure, we're going to be those men, you know, because that's why Scripture say, then shall they know who am I chosen. You know, all these beautiful, wonderful things the Most High promised, we're going to hear it, and it's already there. You know, we just have to wait and watch, you know, and endure, and all these things will be added onto us. Well, everything we lost on this side will be given onto us 100-fold. That, you know, that's a businessman. Everybody want to talk about money and, you know, making investment in stocks and bonds and, you know, real estate and stuff of that nature. But what is that going to profit you when the nuclear missile comes? You know, everything on this earth, speaking exclusively about so-called America, is not going to be here, you know, when the Most High returns. He's going to wipe it all away, and it's going to turn into dust and ashes. You know, dust and ashes, you can't do nothing with that. Yeah, you know, right. Especially if your own self, if you're burnt up in that cause, which is going to happen to a lot of people.
Yeah. You know? And that's a future prophecy back in Europe. That's Zechariah 14, Zechariah 12, if I'm not mistaken. When they eyes shall consume.
Yeah.
That's that, man. You know, straight destruction. That destruction is not gonna. Right, hey man, the righteousness. Hey, come up hither, man.
Yeah.
All right, Lord, man. That's why we in. That's why we in the truth.
Yeah.
All right, brothers. Me and this brother doing this lesson because we believe that through us doing this lesson that Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to look on our works,
Okay.
all right, and redeem us, man. You see, all right, and it's crazy. I say it's crazy, but it's beautiful because it's actually going to come true.
Okay.
It's actually going to happen. Like the destruction is going to happen, and you're going to have certain particular souls here on the planet Earth that actually believe in Yahweh Shemi Shai, that the Lord is going to grant mercy to actually being abducted, man. All right, actually obtaining salvation. And I'm gonna say this again. I said this on one of my last videos. We don't know what it. If you're a so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, Indian, even all these other nations, nobody know what it is to live forever. Nobody know what it is to live forever, but Yahweh Shai, man, the angels, man. All right. That's what's for us.
Yeah.
Is that not something to fight for?
Okay.
Immortality, life, because the life that's granted unto us that we're living and breathing in, that's to worship Yahweh Shemi Shai. You quoted that earlier.
Okay.
Can't praise him in the grave.
Okay.
So the tables is turning. Everything that's not worshiping Yahweh Shemi Shai, we in a time of that coming to a cease. 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. Everybody must sit before the throne of Yahweh Shai, man. At the revealing of Yahweh Shai, fuck me.
Okay.
I'm praying when he show up. I'm praying if I make it when he show up that we count it, man. Not even me, just us. My camp, man. The brothers in my camp, man. In Great Millstone, period. That we make it, man. The brothers that believe when Yahweh Shai return, he not meeting us as a man. And the elect gonna be changed just like him, man. That's what we hoping for, to be immortal. Okay. Not to be nobody on this fucking planet Earth, man. The life that we have on the planet Earth to worship Yahweh Shai, and chiefly Yahweh Shai, because he did everything for us to bring us back to the Most High, man. You know? Okay. St. Luke chapter 6, verse 20, man, hold on, brother. I got a precept for you. I got something for you, because he said, blessed are ye that weep, for ye shall laugh, right? Yeah. So go ahead and speak on this. You gonna like this one, bro. Well, you already know what it is, but this is Psalms chapter 58. This is Psalms chapter 58, verse 10. The righteous shall rejoice when he seeth the vengeance. He shall wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. Yeah. So that a man shall say, verily, there is a reward for the righteous. Verily, he is a power that judgeth in the earth.
Yeah, because that's why Yahweh Shai said, behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to his works. You know, and it said, Scripture say, with our own eyes, which how we see the reward of the wicked. You know, all of these, the vengeance, we always think about that payback, you know. We waiting for our big bro to redeem us and get us out of here, get us out of this trouble that we're in, you know, because we're under captivity of a nation that's mightier than us. We don't have no might in our hands. That goes into the curses. We can't take down Esau, by ourselves. We'll be finished. You know, we need Yahweh Shai to return, to plead our cause, you know, and that rejoice. You know, we're not going to be ashamed at the return of our Lord. When Yahweh Shai returns, we're going to be rejoicing. That's right. You know, of course, we're going to be in fear. We're going to go straight down to our knees. You know, but
it's going to be a righteous.
But it's
going to be a righteous need that we bow down. Like fuck, because Jake ain't going to bow down.
No, because he don't know.
He don't know. He dismayed. But the scripture saying Jeremiah 10, be not dismayed, you know? So we knowing this, when we see the presentation of the Lord's will, we enduring to the end. Lord's will, I believe, you know, through the Spirit we are. But, you know, with Jeremiah 10, you know, be not dismayed. When Yahweh Shai pull up on the scene in that fathership, man, the elect, you're going to have certain men. You got certain men that's going to actually fall down, man.
Because Scripture say every tongue shall confess and every knee shall bow. You know, so it's either you willingly bow or you bow down to the slaughter. And we're not trying to get slaughtered.
No,
we don't want to die. That's the fear, you know.
Yeah.
We are in fear, you know. We don't want the Most High to destroy us, you know. So that's what's pushing us, you know, the fear and the faith. It's just it's a balance.
It's a demon out there, boy.
Yeah, it's
kind of. But yeah, right. It's a fear and a balance. Go ahead, I'm with you.
Yeah, because, you know, again, we don't want to be ashamed at the return of our Lord. That's why I say, what shall you do? You know, woe to you to have lost patience, so what shall you do when the Lord shall visit you? You know, what are you going to do when the Lord returns? You know, people of this world are going to be greatly ashamed because they know they have walked in darkness and their works and their conscience is going to condemn them. You know, but when the Most High returns and the Lord's will be of that number, we're not going to be ashamed at his return because we know we did everything to the best of our ability. And our conscience won't condemn us. You know, our conscience is clear. You know, Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, we have done what we've been given to do, you know, going into us being unprofitable servants.
In their mouth were found no guile.
No, exactly. You know, we're blameless, you know. And it's
yeah.
not because of us, it's because the Most High says so. You know? And that's the beautiful thing, you know. We're waiting for the Most High to justify us.
We can actually read down 26 and close out on that through the Spirit.
Okay.
Just
If
through
you
the
want,
Spirit.
we can finish Luke 6.
Yeah, we on the right? Yeah. I'm reading.
Oh, it's like it's like
No, you good. You good. You good. St. Luke 6, verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company.
Yeah, because, you know, the Most High is a separatist. The Most High is making a separation. You know, he's making it plain as day. Either it's the godly and the ungodly. You know, the righteous versus the unrighteous. You know, the Most High only wants the elect. You know, and the Most High is putting everybody else aside. You know, moving like, get out my way. You know, I'm here for the elect. You know, everybody else. Yeah, the Most High, he doesn't want everybody. He's not calling everybody. This is not a great mass calling where 7 billion people on the earth are just gonna all be converted and everybody's gonna worship the Most High. No. Alright, the Most High has come to bring division. You know, the Most High is that variance. You know.
Yeah, because what the word remedy. You know, the word remedy means remain. You know, so the Lord always had a remedy. He always had fellows in Israel, if you will, that always were remaining from the plagues. He always separated them.
Yeah.
You know, that was not going to partake in the destruction. You know, and majority of them was the prophets, man. You know.
Yeah, because, you know, according to the Most High's promise, he said he wouldn't utterly destroy the house of Jacob. You know, these promises have to be fulfilled. You know, but he, like I said in Isaiah, I'm not exactly sure, but it says though Israel be as sand and sea, only a remnant shall be saved. You know, because the Most High only deals with small numbers. You know, he only deals with
the days of Noah, baby.
Exactly.
Just like now.
And exactly what's
1/3 is a few of 2/3, man.
Yep, 2/3 is 66.6%. That's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people, bro.
You know, in college, that's a passing grade. You know, you get a D.
Yeah.
That's a passing grade. You know, so you can pass with 66%.
Bro, and just to back you up, bro, because 5 is where you start rounding it off.
Yeah.
So really, that's like 67.
It's pretty much 70.
But to back you up, majority of the 66.6 is women. So how much and what majority of the 1/3 is gonna be women.
Yeah.
So the Lord was always dealing with few men.
A lot.
You feel me? Yeah. It was always a few men who he was dealing with.
Yeah.
Because through the men planting the seed in the woman, they're going to, the nation of Israel will be increased.
Yeah, the tabernacle of Most High is
with men. That's right. Revelations 21. But you always had, it was always few men who the Lord saved. Always. And that's why today in 2019 you have a majority of all women. Why? Because we're coming into the time where the tables is turning. Right now it's popular to be a nigga. That's cool. Be a nigga. But we're coming into the time where Isaiah 4:1 says what? They shall cleave unto one man. Revelation say, man.
Yeah, 7 women shall
cleave unto one man. You see, hey, that's the spirit. I lost that, but that's the spirit, man. Because that's what time we coming into, bro. And that's why the Lord said, be patient, man. Because, the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai got everything to a T for the men of the Lord, man. Whoever those men are, the scriptures saying as Psalms 33, they shall eat in the day of famine. Yeah. Isaiah 65:13. All right? When you drink, when you thirsty, they gonna drink. whoever the man is, they gonna be straight, man. The Lord always spoke about how they gonna be straight, and He shows you that by the prophet Elijah. When the woman couldn't have water coming out of the vessel, and the spirit of Yahweh Shemashai came on Elijah, I believe it was Elijah, to actually bless it into where she was pouring water into her cup or whatnot, and the water wasn't even moving, man. That's the times we're coming to. You probably might have a bottle of water, okay? And you drinking water, and you just drinking water. It's just not stopping, bro. You know? And you like, oh, and you put that cup, and that's, bro, water is life. You might just need a bottle of water in that time. Who knows what Yahweh Shemashai got for us, bro? Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's shit like that that's going to blow these people's mind. Like, we got to follow him.
That's Job, the 5th chapter, and what death and famine. Oh, God. Roughly paraphrase.
You want me to grab it?
You're going to laugh. Yeah, you can get it.
I get it for you.
It's the same word. It says, in 6 troubles, Most High delivered in 7, no evil shall touch thee.
I got you. Kind that's that baby. I got you, bro. Job 5:20. Verse 19. It says, He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
Number 7 means completion. So as many, you could just, even today, like Most High is always delivering us. We don't even know sometimes. We driving the car, bitch behind you, she's swerving and all whatever, and she barely hits you. Like, damn, you just keep on driving. It don't bother you, because the Most High is always protecting us.
Kind of bitch hit a pole.
Yeah.
Boom! She could have hit you, but bitch hit a pole.
Yeah, remember at camp, the fucking dude threw a bottle and it bounced back at him. It's like, Most High is always delivering us out of troubles. It's just so many you can't even count. But it's really gonna show in that day.
Trouble. That's right. Kind of. Verse 19 again. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine he shall redeem thee from death. And in war from the power of the sword.
Yep, because we're in a time of war. We're in a time where people are going to be running people's houses with swords because of lack of bread. Love of many shall wax cold. Things of that nature. But we don't have to worry about that stuff. That's why the Most High says, "Come into my rest." That's rest. That's comforting.
Spirit.
Like, bro, we don't even, bro. We talk all the time, since our prophet passed on down about the evils that's coming on the face of earth. Yeah. But we hardly know how bad it's going to be because we haven't lived it. We read it and it's, obviously has a place in our spirit. We know,
visualize
it. This shit can be bad, but we haven't really been there. We don't really get the full magnitude of how bad it's going to be out here. And Most High is saying we don't have to worry about that shit. Yeah. Are you kidding me? You don't want to be here on this side? Yeah. You tripping, bro. Yeah. Daniel's the 12th chapter. The worst time ever in history. It's going to be in such a short amount of time. Thinking about the worst atrocities that happened in history. And it's about a short amount of time it's going to happen. That's Jacob's trouble. This place is going out in 1 hour. It's going to be a very quick amount of time where it's going to be the worst time in history. That's a lot of shit, is going to be happening. Everything, the worst movie you can think. Planes falling out the sky, complete darkness, people, everything, all the things you can matter of evil is getting ready to happen on this earth. And the Most High is saying you don't have to worry about that shit. You don't got to worry about that. That's the comfort, the confidence. Obviously, we're going to be like, fuck, damn, this shit. But the Most High is going to have it in our spirit. We're good, man. You just... the dream just skipping, can't shit happen to you, And it's not pride, it's not none of that stuff, it's just the Most High really dealing with those men. The Most High really wants to save those men. And he's gonna save those men, women, and children. That's the elect. Alright?
That's right, bro. Hey, your pa, bro. Job chapter 5, verse 21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
Hid. That's the secret place of the Most High. We're going to be here. We're going to be here in Jacob's trouble. But we're going to be hid. People, you might be right in the middle of the crowd. Ain't shit going to hit you.
Don't nobody see you.
Don't nobody, does not.
You running, you right, bro. I'm backing you up. The brother, the elder in GMS Birmingham Trumpet, Mysteries of the Kingdom. The brother had a vision a while back. I'll never forget it. So my dome, he had a dream that he was in Jacob's trouble and he went to go hide behind like this. Right? You remember that?
Yeah, it was like in a hallway
somewhere, and a J officer was coming by him, and I forgot what Jake said to him, man. But Jake was like, "You good? You straight?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like, "Yo," and he brought out that precept in Second Ezra, man, that the Lord is going to deliver you from the said perils, man. You know, that's us, bro. You know, because this is the Most High's movie. Yeah. It's gonna be the man that you don't think gonna make it.
You don't even know, bro. Most High can literally send like a whole fleet of angels just around your shit,
like he did King David,
like top flight security type stuff, just all around you, just walking.
Pull up, swoop on the scene.
Just, bro, like,
man, that's coming, bro.
You know,
there's certain brothers who the Most High, he got a zeal for. He just got that love, like you got Yahushua. When Yahushua was on the scene, it was a chariot hovering them, man. Okay. Saying what? This is my beloved son, man. Yeah. Hear him, you know. I mean, so it's certain men in Israel who Yahushua, 144,000. Okay, that Yahushua has the spirit on for angels to have charge over them, man. Yeah. And those angels are going to be made clear or manifested in the times we're in, man. And this is the ultimate tables turning, because your glory and your security is going to actually be stripped from you, man. Yeah. And our security, you're going to actually see the angels in front of you, man. You're going to actually see the destruction, everything that we've been out there on the corners holding the signs and prophesying and giving our life for this truth. You're going to see that in your face. Yeah. You're going to be like, damn, they was telling the truth the whole time. But it wasn't us telling you it. It was Yahweh Shemel Shai speaking through us. And that's where you're going to have vessels of dishonor and you're going to have vessels of honor, man. Yeah. And Lord's will we be the vessels of honor, man. You know?
Yeah, because that's why scriptures say in the day of visitation, you know, basically the elect, they're going to shine. You know, but the people of this world, their face is going to be turned to darkness, you know?
And that shine, bro, that's so fucking your paw, bro. That shine is the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, which is the stability of our time. What happened when Moses came down from Mount Sinai, man? His face was shining with what? The laws, statutes, commandments, the wisdom, the understanding, the knowledge. You know? That he had to cover his face. But our faces, our body, our spirit is going to be shining in the times we're coming into, man. Yeah. People are going to actually be looking for certain men that's out here on the corners and Great Millstone, Man of Valor, DT8 out there by yourself, all right? In the times we're coming into, man. That's according to the scriptures, man. You know? So guess what? Being a nigga is cool in 2019. But we're coming into the time where the table is going to turn, where a prophet, scripture saying Zephaniah, he shall give you fame and praise in the land where you will put to shame, man. The Lord is going to give us that fame so he can be famous. Not so that we can be recognized, because soon as the Lord give us the glory, who we going to get the glory to? Yahweh Shemel Shai. So it's a domino effect of Yahweh Shemel Shai setting up order on the planet Earth, man. You know? I got you, bro. Go that wasn't on Job. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry, I went off. Job 5:22. Okay. That's the spirit. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Exactly. That was
you know? At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh. Yeah. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
Exactly. You know, the Most High, you know, we fear the Most High, but he's not going to give us a spirit of fear, you know, when these stuff starts to happen. You know, we're not going to be worried about all these evils that come because it doesn't pertain to us. This evil is for the world. We're not of the world. You know, this judgment is for the people that are left in the world. You know, all the people that decided not to choose to fear the Lord, despise the word, the scoffers, the mockers, you know, the simple ones, the scorners. You know, they're the ones that are going to be judged. You know, these plagues are for them. You know, that's why it says, "Come out of my people," so you don't have to be partakers of their plagues. You know, and their sins. So, you know, separate. Like again, Most High's a separatist. Come over here and you'll be saved. You know, you want to be left over here, be stuck in that bullshit and get cut off. Whatever type of destruction is going to be, because it's not going to be pretty. You know, you don't want to be on that side. And again, that's what the prophets are here. You know, they have the vision. You know, we know these things are coming to pass. So that's why we move the way we move, because we know the Most High is getting ready to come and visit this earth.
Right, bro. That's right. God, you want me to keep going? Bro, we'll be here all day, bro.
Whatever, you know, we can finish, because I know in Luke there's a couple of precepts.
Yeah, we're going to finish
and finish off in Luke.
Yeah, we're going to finish that.
Constellation.
We're going to finish on that. That's the spirit. And forgive. St. Luke 6. You spirit, you know. Say, I got you, bro. St. Luke chapter 6, verse 22. Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when they shall separate you from their company, and shall reproach you, and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake.
Yeah, because that goes. I know it's in 1 John. It might be the third chapter. It says, "What manner of love is most that bestowed upon us, for us to be called sons of the Most High."
That's right.
And they know us. They know of us not because they knew of Him not. Roughly paraphrasing, you know. So of course they will call us evil. Of course they will call us these things because they said the same thing to our Lord, you know. And it's an honor. It's an honor, you know, that we're following to the best of our abilities the footsteps of Yahweh Shai. You know, our big brother, you know, suffering and carrying our cross and the little piece that we have as far as partaking in the suffering, you know.
Kind of, bro, I got it, bro. I have to, bro. I back you up. They didn't realize who Yahweh Shai was until the temple ran, man. Right? Yeah. So how much, that's the same thing that's going to happen in these times. They're not going to realize who the prophets are until all hell break loose. Okay. And they're going to be like, surely they were prophets. Okay. Surely they were the men of the Lord. Surely they spoke of great evil. Surely they spoke of the destruction, and it came to pass. Yeah. That's why the Yahweh Shai said in Hebrews 6 and 10, your works are not in vain. Okay. You know, everything that you're doing, look at what Yahweh Shai did. Look at what the apostles did, man. Look at what the teachers that's in front of us that's living the day doing. Yeah. How do we get built up in the faith, man? You see? It's not in vain. Okay. You know, the Lord is going to redeem, and not only redeem us, but actually show that He was dealing with us in a time of America's destruction. Because we're going to be the only people straight. Yeah. You're going to have particular souls that's going to be straight, man. Yeah. You got to believe that, man. When you go throughout the scriptures, Yahweh Shai had a family, but he had certain men who he was dealing with that was straight, man. Yeah. You know? Yeah. Elijah, Isaiah, okay, so forth and so on, man. Okay? Look at John the Baptist, man. What they call him? He was a wild man. Roughly to say, he was eating locusts. Yeah. All right, eating honey. Yeah. Okay, look at Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai said, "The Son of Man have no place to rest his head, but you do." How much more? But he was straight though, man. Yahweh Shai was straight. How much more us in that time? See, because what we gonna do greater, man? We gonna do greater. Why? Because there's a greater deliverance coming, man. That's Jeremiah the 16th chapter, man. It shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of Egypt, man. And that was a great deliverance, man. You got movies being made right now on the splitting of the Red Sea. Okay. How much more was going to be talked about after Yahweh Shai redeemed his elect? Okay? The tables is turning. The elect is winning. They already won, man. Now you got to be meditating on that, man. You got to be meditating on the victory that is at hand. Okay. Then you seen the victory, man. Then you seen the victory, man. Then you seen the victory. And he brought that victory down to King Nebuchadnezzar, man. He told King Nebuchadnezzar, look, at the end, this rock is going to overtake all these kingdoms, going to overthrow all these kingdoms. What was that rock? That rock represented what? Yahweh Shai, man. And what is another word for a rock? A stone. Yahweh Shai said to Apostle Peter, on this rock will I build my church. Today, you have great millstone, man. Stone with Elder Apostle on down. So great recognition is coming for the men of the Lord, so that Yahweh Shai can be glorified, man. Okay. You know, it's through His Spirit up.
Yeah, because the balance, you know, the head of Yahweh Shai is Yahweh. You know, the head of man is Yahweh Shai, and the head of woman is a man. You know, it's just the balance. You know, the woman is our glory. And the glory to Yahweh Shai is us, you know. So of course He's gonna, you know, deck us out and give us nice things, and you know, because we're His glory, you know. So again, it's just a balance. The Most High is gonna raise us up, you know, in due time.
St. Luke chapter 6, verse 23. Rejoice ye in that day, and leap for joy. Okay. For behold, and this is Yahweh Shai saying this. Okay. For behold, your reward is great in heaven. For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets. Yeah. But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation.
Yeah. Woe to you that are rich, meaning destruction. You know, woe to you that are full. That you have everything you desire here on this side. you know, because you don't need Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know, in your constellation, you if you want to go into the etymology of constellation, you know, yeah,
got you.
This is an etymology of constellation, feeling of relief from sorrow or distress, and you know, I can think of, and I always bring this out, you know, when I played AAU basketball, you know, constellation bracket is basically the loser's bracket. It makes you feel good, you know, to compete for 4th, 5th, 6th place, you know. So, I've been read again.
Bro, that's heavy. That's why they have NBA G leagues and D leagues.
Yeah,
and shit, like make you feel like you.
Yeah, like you're doing something.
Wow.
You know, and basically a loser's trophy.
Wow.
You know.
Trophy.
So consolation is a feeling of relief from sorrow or distress. You know, getting feeling like you're competing, like you're winning something, but you're a loser. You know.
Damn.
That's a consolation bracket. You know.
Damn. So that's why I said, "Woe unto you that are rich." You feel like you winning because you got the world, but you really lost your soul.
Yeah, you lost, bro. You know, you didn't make it. You know, you're not gonna be crowned the champion. You know, you are a loser.
Walking destruction, man.
Yeah, and it says woe, so yeah, you're gonna be destroyed.
And that's the spirit, because I'm thinking about this nigga Zion, man. You know, a walking target for a missile. Okay, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
St. Luke chapter 6, that's your pop, bro. St. Luke chapter 6, verse 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
Exactly. You know, going in, you can go spiritually, you can go carnally.
Yeah.
You know, but going into carnally, speaking of the physical famine, you know, the famine that's getting ready to happen on this earth, especially here in America, this food shortage. You know, the money's not going to be able to secure you food in that day. You know, you're not going to be able to say, I got, you know, this many dollar bills. It's not going to cut it. You know, and even if you do got enough money to pay for it, guess who's waiting outside with a shotgun or an AR-15 to blow your shit off off your shoulders. You know, because this is what's getting ready to happen on this earth. All this security, all this, I'm safe, I'm on high. That's why it says the Most High says that the haughty people are getting ready to be humble, pretty much. You know, the Most High is getting ready to again make that balance. You know, so woe to you that are full. That mean and that have everything. You know, you don't need nothing.
You don't need Yahweh.
You don't need salvation. So you're not gonna get saved.
Death to you.
And you're gonna
death to you if you got salvation. Death to you if you straight. And what they say, what them Christians say, I'm saved, I'm baptized, I've been sanctified by Bro, that's you saying you dead, man. Yeah. If you whole, you saying you dead, man. Yeah. You don't need Yahweh Shai. You saying his life that he did when he walked this planet Earth was for no reason. Because he died for the sins of Israel and chiefly the elect. Okay, so that we didn't have to partake in 2/3 judgment, man. Yeah. Verse 25, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Again, going into the title of this lesson, man, the tables are turning. All you haughty people, all you prideful people, all you people don't even have nothing. You know, you always at the job, you know, Jake always want to crack jokes and laugh. You can't catch him without 2 seconds without quoting a movie line and laughing and kikiing. You know, all that stuff's getting ready to be taken out. You can go into Isaiah the 24th chapter about, you know, the mirth being taken out of the land. All these football games, basketball games, you know, Lil Wayne dropping an album and all this stuff. And Most High is taking away all that stuff. You know, we got a small example at 4th of July when it was storming. You know, no shooting fireworks. That's why people still shooting fireworks now, because it was a damn storm. People still got fireworks because they weren't able to use them. You know, so Most High is taking away all this kiki. You know, this stuff. You know, the time we're heading to, everybody's gonna be shitting and damn and fucked up. You know, because you did. You know, and the Most High is gonna make sure you know that. You know that you made a terrible mistake, and you're gonna feel every bit of it. You know, and it's not just gonna. You could. There's a lot of people just gonna get slaughtered, you're gonna taken out, but you're gonna be tortured. You know, they shall dwell in torments. You know, them that are left here in the world, you're gonna dwell in torments. So you're having your body stretched out and all type of stuff, man.
Hey, like he shall flee from a bear. He shall flee from a lion and the bear met him. that's just examples of you leaving out of your neighbor's house, okay, because you escaping troops coming. You like, whew,
Yeah.
I'm straight. You don't hop the fence, and the dog, like,
Yeah.
a big ass dog looking at you, ready to. How you gonna escape that? Cause ain't no gate you can jump. Cause if you jump that gate, you gotta face them troops.
Yeah.
And this man, and this bite, I don't say this bite. This dog straight energy. He hungry.
Yeah. And that's the Most High putting them spirits on them and those beasts.
Create for vengeance.
You know. He's gonna. That's why I said the beasts of the field shall be in league with thee. Talking about the elect.
That's right.
You know, Most High's gonna put the spirit on these animals to be judging people too. You know, think of these animals locked up in zoos, just gonna have cages opening up. These lions' dens. That bitch is gonna be wide open.
Yep.
You know, and those lions is gonna be devouring people, not even eating nobody, just killing everybody. You know, because the Most High is gonna really do a number on this place. You know, and again, you know, all you people that want to laugh and play around, that's fine. You can do that, but you're gonna
be your destruction.
It's gonna be to your
Laugh
demise.
now. That kind of that's the spirit, bro. You just brought it right back. St. Luke chapter 6 verse 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep.
Because again, bro, this is just, you know,
that's beautiful.
We can't wait for that day, man. All you people that put all this stuff to the side and ignore it, and because you can, you know, you're at your liberty. You can deny the Most High. You can call upon your idols and do all that stuff, but it's not gonna profit you in that day. You know, all, you know, it goes into the people, the witches going into their enchantments. You know, none of that shit's gonna work. You can cleave onto your lucky T-shirt or all your little superstitions, but it's not gonna work in that day. You know, because the Most High giving you over to a strong delusion that you may believe a lie, so that time comes that, you know, you're gonna, in your destruction, the Most High is gonna be justified. You know, so there's not gonna be no questions asked. It's gonna be, you know, you're just gonna be taken out. You know, you're gonna be saying, "Oh God, oh this," but you don't know the Most High. He don't know you, so you're a stranger. So the Most High, you know, he don't care for you because you didn't care for him.
That's right.
You know,
so listen. If you would have repented and listened, then you would have been of him.
Yep.
That's why Yahushua said, "He that heareth you, heareth me," man.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
The majority of the people don't hear it. You know?
Yep, because they don't understand that the things that they do to us, they're doing it to the Most High. You know, because the Most High through the Spirit sent us. You know, so you laughing at the prophets and kicking them while they're down, cracking jokes and picking on them, and, you know, driving past them and beeping and talking shit, you know, in the car about
throwing stuff at them, bro.
Yeah, you know.
Jake throw some shit at me at work.
The Most High sees all that stuff.
Playing.
And you think the Most High is cool with that? You think the Most High just, oh, I know you were just playing. You know, you think you just gonna joke around with the Most High? The Most High not playing with you people. You know, he's not here to shake your hand and, hey, what's up? How you doing? No, the Most High says he's gonna plead with all flesh by a sword, man. You know, and his vengeance is coming. You know, everybody that played around and, you know, mocked the Most High, because it's direct, it's indirectly, but it's directly. You know, you people are doing this to the Most High. You know, when stuff starts happening, they try to persecute us, and our people delivering us up, you know, to Esau and these other people. You know, you're doing that to the Most High. You know, and the Most High sees all that. He's not going to be well pleased, and he's not well pleased now. And it's just he's gonna get more madder and more madder and more madder until he say, "Fuck this, I'm coming back," and that's gonna be that day when he returns.
Yeah.
Which is fastly approaching.
That's right, bro. That's right. Verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets.
Yeah, because we're not here to be liked. We're not here to be loved by everybody, by the whole world, because that's not the spirit of Yahweh Shai. You know, we're hated. You know, because that's why the Most High said, if the world hate you, know if they hated me first.
That's right,
so,
bro.
Hey, again, this is just the walkman the Most High have for us, and you know, we're doing to the best of our ability to follow after His footsteps, so that in that day we can be found acceptable, you know, to Him, you know, and that's what we want to do, man. We want to be accepted by our Maker and be at peace with Yahweh Shai, so that He can find favor in us and get us out of here, you know, because we want to go home, man. All the brothers, we want to go home, man. Ultimately, we like women, we like nice stuff, bro. But we just want to go home, man. We want to go home and everything be righteous order. You know,
the laws of Yahweh Shemel Shai being distributed across the four corners of the earth.
Us being perfect, no more sinning against the Most High. You know, this is the things we're waiting for. You know,
and that never happened before.
Yeah, true.
Since the beginning, you know, it never was a time. Even all the way back to the time of Adam, there was never a time where we did not sin, bro. We need this new covenant, man. We need the new body. We need our spirit to be in the new body, man, so that we can worship Yahweh Shemel Shai. He designed us to worship Him, bro. You see, Jake was designed to worship the sons of God. They are the sons of God because they are designed to worship their Father, man.
Yeah, because it says, you know, the Most High made men upright, but
He sought out many inventions.
You know, so. But yeah.
Hey, that's the spirit, bro.
Okay. But, hey, man.
Hey, with that, go ahead, close
Hey,
out,
man, those one that was edifying. And as always, we want to give our praises to Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash.
Again, we want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of a millstone.
Right.
And we want to say peace and blessings of whole collective Israel. All right,
Shalom, Akim. Bro. This shit.